Hello everyone, this is Jimmy. Today I'm going to give you a brief introduction about our new design product line. It's called GPE9. This is our another line of gummy machine. We also have our current on-selling unit is called GPE12. The reason for different different number is because this one has a bigger hopper, so it's more towards the commercial size of the machine. So it has a 12 liters in the holding tank, so it could hold more gummy solution. While this one we specially designed for, I would say, for a smaller operation or smaller business, while this one could be used for semi-commercial space. So this one is a little bit small. So this one on the hopper, it can only hold 9 liters of a gummy solution. If you want to see the complete introduction of this machine, the GPE12, I have filmed it about a year ago, and you can click the link above here or down in the description to take a full look of this video introduction about this machine. The selling price for this one is about 15,000, and same as this one. So both of them are similar price, about at 15,000 USD. And this one is the only difference is that this one is more towards the commercial space, and this one will be I would say more like a smaller commercial or to home kitchen style. All right, let us focusing on this newer model and let's give them a brief introduction. First of all, and this one, unlike the our traditional model, they have a conveyor belt, and this one do not have a conveyor belt. So as we see, it only has this one is a string. It travel back and forth to help you to deposit the gummy solution, and we use this tray and put a mold on it and using as a conveyor belt. The reason that we remove the conveyor belt from this design, from our previous design, is because we have customers that complain about the difficulty of cleaning the conveyor belt. As we know that the conveyor belt are made out of rubber, and during the usage, if you don't pay much attention, those belt might get pretty easy to break down or getting brittle during the production. So this one don't have a conveyor belt. Now we just use a tray. For the benefit of having a conveyor belt is we can have someone behind the machine that to receive the mold, so that the workflow will be gonna be faster. For this one, it's a one-man operation, so this one will travel back and forth for filling up the mold. And also the difference between this one and our previous unit is this one do not have a control box. It do not have a standalone control box. The control box was integrated into the base of the machine. And third difference is we have a heating that was being done, redesigned. We used to have a jacket heater, which we run the water circulating around the hopper to make it cool, to make it hot. And this one, we have a heating mats that's being special made, the custom order for the hopper, and we have a temperature sensor here. So this one, it will conduct the heat faster than our previous generation. Also, we have add a limiter, I would say over here, so that your nozzle cannot travel full to too much to the left or too much to the right, because if you travel too much to the left, it actually gonna be blocking your nozzle. So see, there's a distance right here. So from left to right, this one limits the how much you can travel left or right. This machine can take a different type of mold. This one is a special custom design mold that's about a 4 milliliter, so about 4 cc in volume. So this one could produce about a 6 gram gummies in a cubic shape. And as we can see, we just align the hole, the cavity, with our nozzle, and that's it. Or we could fit this type of mold. This is more expensive mold. It's for pour and scrape method. So it has more rigid wall on here, and it has more than 10 in a column. So, but still, our machine can handle this type of mold. So if you're using pour and scrape method, but you're looking for upgrades, and this machine can help you with that. Just put it there and align everything manually. This one is we can manual this left to right. So adjust this a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right, so that it can be perfectly aligned. Okay. Yep, just like that. So this one have more than 10, but we only have 10 nozzle. So it's just gonna skip a few in the middle and still make it work, okay? I'm warming up some gummy solution right now. So let's give a brief introduction about this control interface. So first, it can be changed into English by just a single button on there, English and like Asian language. And all the recipe will be stored over here. And this is, I already opened the heating so that the hopper is right now catching up on temperature. So let's just go to the recipe first to give you a brief introduction. So first, it will shows that how many times it deposits. So this machine are capable of depositing some solution in a single spot 2 times or 3 times. For example, you have a chocolate bar mold that might require much more content in one slot, so that you can change that. But for gummy production, usually that's 1 time is good enough. And how many grams you want to put in, 4 grams. And deposit speed 100, that's the factory factory defaults, and is full speed. So spacing 23.1 milliliters. That measures the depending on the modes. The modes I'm using today is this mode. So measuring the distance between the center of this one and the center of this one. So it's a 23.1 milliliters, and total roll is how many roll it has in a single action. So it will fill 14 at a time. And the hopper temperature 80 degrees Celsius, and this one is a lower. That is the nozzle temperature. So we have heating elements inside of here to make sure that this nozzle are hot, so that the gummy solution will not solidify in the nozzles. Yeah, that will be all. And also, I think this one is the mold reverse, so it means that it will the conveyor belt will back up in 20 centimeters. So it's a 200 millimeters equal to 20 centimeter. It will back up about 20 centimeters after the production. Make sure that it is it's easy to for you to collect the molds. Okay. All right, we just load our hopper with some of the gummy solution. I'm just making a very small batch because I don't want to make a bunch of gummy that I'm not going to eat. So let's get started. So everything is aligned. I just changed it to this green molds, and we're going to just push a button and it should be able to start. So the first few roll will be priming the pump. There will be nothing coming out. Starting from the third one, it should be coming out pretty nicely. Yep. All right. Okay. Looks very cool. And I think the first two rolls, they are just, there's nothing in the system, so they just need to load it up. Starting from the third one or the fourth one, everything could become more evenly distributed. This will only happen for the first sheets, I would say, at the beginning of every day's production. But when you change it to a new sheet of mold, then this one will not happen. We will have a full 100 gummies at a time, or more if you're using a larger mold. I think there's still a little bit of gummy solution inside of this hopper. We're going to change the tray and then get a second round. So this hopper right here, they are hot. And also the internal is hot, so the nozzle is heated by, there's a heating element behind this nozzle, behind the metal, that keep this whole metal hot. So the nozzle is a little bit warm, so that your solution will not be clogged up inside. All right, changing is done. Let's get started. I think it's gonna run out now. Yeah, it's run out of the material. Okay, let's let it run, and then I'm going to boil some hot water to clean the whole system. We have pretty good feeling for the first 3 or 4 before we run out. So yeah, consistency, no problem. It's pretty good. Let's try to clean it. Here I'm going to program a recipe for dedicated for cleaning. Let's put the one over here. So let's put this one as a recipe for cleaning. Let's put down the biggest number we can have. Let's try 6 for the grams and total deposit times. Let's do 10 times. 10 times. And deposit speed, let's do full speed. And spacing is 0 because we don't want to travel around. So that's this one. How many column? That would be just putting 1. Okay, hopper temperature, we can leave it there cold. This reverse, we put in 0. So this one will be our cleaning recipe. It means that it will deposit at the same location for 10 times, and it will assume that it only have a 1 row, so it will not move around. Because during the cleaning, we do not want the conveyor belt move around. So okay, let's do confirm and make sure that we are on the right recipe. Okay, and let's get started. Every time that you do cleaning, just boil about 1 liter of hot water into our hopper, and using some paper towel to jack up the our tray a little bit higher, so that all the water will flow down and into our tray over here. All right, let's do it. Hot water is in. Let's press the start button. So all the water will be dripping down to here. All right, thank you so much for watching. Hope you like it. If you have any question regarding to the purchase of this machine or maintenance of this machine, you can shoot me an email at sales@moregummy.com. I'll put it in my description as well. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.